Hi, Karina.
Hey, Lieuwke. Hello.
Hello. Let's talk about our project from the last few months and the way we got to know each other and what happened with us and what we manifested together in these turbulent times.
Yes, very exciting times also, in which collaborations like this come together.
Yeah, yeah. The way we got to know each other is via your film, what you made in the beginning of the lockdown period in March. Can you tell a bit about it? How you came to that
Yes,
manifestation of film creation?
I am Karina and I live in Amsterdam, by the way. And I made a documentary about what is happening in the world right now. But before that, I already took some steps into my direction. I've always felt that I had a role to play out in this world. And I wasn't sure what or when. But my awakening came shortly after 9/11, when I felt that everything that was happening in the world was not as we are being told. So the years after 9/11, almost 20 years ago, I dove in all the information about what is happening in the world. I dove into all the conspiracies. And I also dove into my spirituality and the multidimensionality that we are. And I spent my time connecting the dots. And a few weeks before COVID, I told one of my sisters, said to her, I've stepped into my purpose. I'm coaching people, I'm teaching people how to overcome your limiting beliefs. I've spent my whole life doing that myself. I help people step into their inner power, live from freedom. But there's a bigger role. And I feel there's a bigger role that has to do with all the conspiracies and with everything that is connected. And I just don't know when I will be able to take on this role, but I'm just trusting the universe to shove it into my direction. When the time is ready, I will know when it is.
Yeah.
And COVID, 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
And then I knew, okay, this is my wake-up call. This is it. Now I have to get into action. And something told me to make a documentary, which I had never done. But I thought, okay, let's do it. So I made the documentary. And then all kinds of people came my way, and I can honestly say I found my tribe. And that's when collaborations like the Awakening Support that we're here now talking about came into my life.
Yeah, for me also 9/11, it felt awkward what happened there, and especially the face of Bush when he got told what happened in New York when he was in the kindergarten with the kids. I felt something was not honest there. Something was wrong about that situation, but I didn't really dive into it much more. Of course, sometimes you look at documentary about if it's all happened like they said it happened. But for me, when the lockdown started in March, my awakening started. I've been watching films, documentaries, reading articles, talking with people full time, full charge. Was nothing else than discovering how the world looked like if you digest the other information, if you start to see the other reality. The reality that's not brought by mainstream media. And for me, it felt, I discovered the world and myself in another way. So a lot felt into its place, and I felt I understood more of the world and life when getting to know all this information and talking with people. I got more aligned with myself. In fact, I felt less strange and less awkward in life when I just found out about how it's about the deeper layers in how the world is ruled at the moment, and how we live our lives, and how we are running this rat race all the time and losing connection with ourselves and with others because we are just pushed too much. And so I did this research online a lot, but also I got information via another way, connected with the bigger world, with the universe, and I got a text and guidance within me, and also a kind of cleansing happened. And so one day in April, I was walking with my dog, and I got a real strong message that it was time to build up a new tribe, to connect with other light warriors, with other people who see the world from another perspective, and to start to share with each other and to connect with each other and to see each other in who we are and what our mission is at the moment. So that was a strong thing, but also more or less it was said it's important to build a website with all information, with web links, so that other people can do the same journey, that they can discover and do research, and that there is a place where people can find this information. Because when I was finding it out, I was just watching everything that came along on my timeline, on other timelines on Facebook, and what I got sent from others. But it's a big chaos. Like, what can you trust? What can't you trust? And there are a few who are really doing really good stuff, bringing the right information, or doing the real research. So it's good to get to know these people and these channels. So that was the idea, to build a website where people can find easily their way to some categories, to dive a bit deeper into it. And to have next to that also a kind of emergency help for if people start to see the world in a different way, that there is another person on the other side of the phone that can just listen and give some advice. Yeah. So that was the idea, to start a panel as well. Yeah?
You got the message, pamphlet in your head as well, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes, I didn't understand that really. Pamphlets, like, flyers. I saw the printed paper already in beginning of April, and I thought, we have social media, so why doing it with the old-fashioned way with papers? But that's the other idea. And in the end, now we made also a flyer that is printed and that can go around in a society, so that people can read about it as well, because not everybody is on Facebook or WhatsApp or Signal or social media.
So then I think it was in April also that you connected to me through Facebook, and that first we were just messaging, and then you told me you had this idea about creating a website, and whether I would like to join your group, and I immediately felt a yes, very strong yes, like this is the way to connect, and this is the way to do it.
Exactly.
And we've been working very hard with the group. I think we have about 15 to 18 persons right now joining or awakening support. And we've been creating this website that Lieuwke saw in her vision. A website that will help people finding information about everything that has to do with the situation in the world, that has to do with also the spiritual awakening, the shift from 3 to 5D that we are in. Yeah. Because it's not only what is happening in the world, it is also about the bigger perspective and where we are headed as a planet. And so we share this information with people. You can find on our website all the web links to the films we saw ourselves, to truth speakers, to documentaries. You can also find the pamphlet that Lieuwke heard in her head. So it's a PDF that you can either share digital or print and share with people that are awakening. So have your own short jump start into the rabbit hole, really. Yeah. And we have a support chat. So if you or people that you know are in need of just somebody to talk to about what is happening in the world, to understand it better, to share your own experiences, to find out how you can build your own tribe, how you can join our tribe. If you are having a rough time, because there's a lot of people, when they open up to the information that is there, they're having a rough time, and you can also come to us and find out, maybe we can help you find professional support. So everybody that wants to have a first line, like a helpline, can come to us through the website.
Yeah, because in fact, at the moment we have two timelines: the timeline of the fear for the virus, and the timeline that sees what kind of play or game is played. So sometimes you live in an environment where you are the only one who sees it that way, and yeah, it can give you a feeling of powerlessness. But of course, it's very important every person finds his own power and beliefs and trust. So for that, we are there as well to support you on that way, that you stay strong and stay safe in yourself, and that you can also inspire and empower other people again to awaken or to get that other information. So this phone line is also to support people to find their strengths and go on their path. Yeah.
We've all been there. We're a group of people from all different kinds of backgrounds. We have people that live off grid. We have coaches. We have healers. We do have professional therapists among us. We have artists. And the one thing we share is that we found each other during the lockdown from March, April, and that we've all been through this feeling alone, being different than the rest of the world. So if you want to have a look, go to awakening support.com. We'll put a link under the video. And if you'd like to have a talk with us, we're going to organize many nice talks about everything that is happening, all kinds of interesting topics. The first one will be on September 22nd. So that's Tuesday, September 22nd at 11 a.m. Amsterdam time. So if you'd like to join, just go to the website and send us an email. And you can also leave your information below the video. And we'll be happy to have you in our talk with our team. And we hope we can support.
And we have the website page, and we also have a Facebook page. So people can also like that page to keep updated with the things we are doing, the Zooms we are recording and sending online. So that could be a good way to keep in contact. And there is an Instagram address as well.
You can find it all below the video. So let's connect and let's do this all together.
Yeah.